And when he went to jump, he hesitated and did a pause and just said, fuck it, I'm going to go. And I think that hesitation caused him to fall off balance forward. So he couldn't get a full rotation when he turned backward to flip. And he didn't quite make it. And I knew, gosh, when he landed, I thought he was dead. I thought he broke his neck. I thought he was dead. He wasn't responding. I said, Brock, are you okay? He wasn't saying anything. I went over and I covered him and I said, you got to kick, because I did not want to hold that title for another day.
Right.
So I was kind of selfish, hoping Brock would kick out so I wouldn't have to hold the title. But he kicked out, and I told him, can you get up? He said, I don't know. And I said, all right, I'll lift you up. And I went to lift him up. And I said, when I get you up, scoop me up in the air and F5 me and cover me. I said, can you do it? He said, I think so. So he went and did it, and he covered me. And then now, he won 1, 2, 3. And afterward, he was so disheveled. He was confused, didn't know where he was. He was supposed to come over and pick me up and hug me. We're supposed to become friends.
Yeah.
And he wasn't coming over. So I was like, I told the ref, tell him to come over. I'm down selling. He's supposed to pick me up. And he wasn't coming. So I walked to him and I hugged him and I said, you all right? He said, I don't know. And we got in the back and we had an ambulance waiting for him to take him to the hospital, and he wouldn't go. He was not going to go. He was being stubborn.
Angry.
Oh yeah. He was pretty pissed off. And I had to talk him into getting the ambulance to go to the hospital. And eventually he did.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true. The Kurt Angle podcast, the Kurt Angle show, whatever you want to call it, debuted this week. And, that's what we all wanted to hear, right? We wanted to hear the clip. We wanted to hear it talked about, the match with Brock Lesnar, Brock almost dying in the ring. This podcast was filled with great information on that topic, and I guess knocked it out of the park for a debut episode with Kurt Angle. But here's where I'm going to catch a little bit of heat, because I thought it was boring as shit. And I called that. If you listened last week, I said Kurt Angle doesn't interest me at all. All the respect in the world. Not interested in hearing him talk. No, I will sit and listen through an Arn Anderson podcast, and God forbid an Eric Bischoff 83 Weeks podcast. At least Eric says shit that's a little controversial sometimes, and that much I like. But God, I mean, some of these podcasts are starting to get a little bit boring. I mean, I can't say that Kurt had me engaged at all. He sounded a little uncomfortable maybe at first, and he kind of warmed into it over time, but I don't know, man. I mean, I just don't know that Kurt Angle is... for the information and the knowledge and just tapping into that, I think it's a great idea to do a show with him, but at the same time, like, to get entertainment value out of it too, like... I don't know, man. But decide for yourself, right? It's a new show, and let's grow into it together. Check out the Kurt Angle Show every single Sunday, hosted by your boy Conrad Thompson. And we'll keep giving them we'll give it a try, right? We'll see where it goes. But on the education level, I give it a 9 out of 10. On an entertainment value level, I give it a fucking 2 out of 10. And I think one of those 2s was because it was so educational. And that entertains me. Moving on.